feel like this is very formal for being in pajamas.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
My name is Kaylane.
And I'm David. This is our Pajamas and Answers.
Pantsers.
Pantsers. I figured it would probably be good to... What are you doing? What questions did you have?
When can we go to bed?
Well, I thought we should talk about the reasons why we're doing our YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's probably the most obvious
Yes.
question.
For fame and fortune. It's hard, like you're sitting back. I feel like I have to turn all the way.
Make me do.
No, you're fine. You're okay. I just feel like...
You want to switch spots?
I think it's okay. I'm just gonna sit like this. No, I'm not. I can see what that looks like. I'm totally putting that in there. So we decided not to get dressed up. We wanted to be very informal for our first video for Q&A. I think we'll probably do a number of just us talking to the camera. But we didn't want to look all polished and pretty because that's not the point of our videos. We want to invite people into our life and share what our life actually looks like, albeit with some editing.
Actually, this is not what our life looks like because I don't have makeup on half of the time.
That is not true.
Still makeup on right now.
Well, just maybe not makeup at 9:30.
Not makeup at 9:30, no.
Although I typically will have my hair done at this time of night, unlike today where I took like a 2-3 hour nap. And so I just went whatever it looks like right now, but I'm pretty sure nobody but us cares about that.
True.
So anyway, we want to talk about inviting people into our life. It's an idea that I had probably the end of last summer. Then I came and talked to Kaylane about the idea.
I will say it didn't surprise me necessarily because it's always kind of been something that he's passionate about, and our kids are really passionate about YouTube and other families, and they get really excited. And it's kind of cute to see their personalities come out because, I don't know, they get really excited about being on camera and not performing, but being creative and
Yeah.
talking to the audience, whereas I prefer to be behind the camera. So you will probably see more of them than me. And hopefully I can capture some of our daily routines through homeschooling and just living life when he's at work, because that's when all the good stuff happens.
Sadly.
I will only record the sweet voice.
Not your mom voice?
Not my teacher voice or my 4 p.m. mom voice. But I don't know, I think it's pretty natural for the rest of them. I don't so much love the camera, but I love the idea of having these videos of my kids. I've watched the first one 400 times just to watch Ivy's giggle after she says Peppa Pig, because that's what she does. When she tells you something, even if you're not laughing, she thinks it's hysterical. And she's like, Mom, did you do that? It's just, and I want to remember that. So I'm really excited about having these little short clips because we have pictures everywhere on our computer, but I still have yet to make a baby book for any of my 4 children. So it will be nice to have some documentary style short pieces of them that we can watch and they can have forever.
Yeah. I like having a creative outlet. I've done a blog in the past where I wrote regularly. I've done a podcast, different things. And I enjoy that. I think it's really cool. Like, I still like going back to my blog from, I think it's 7 years.
Wow.
And just seeing what kind of stuff I created, 7 years ago. And just, I think it's a really cool little time capsule of how your life looked at that time. And so if we gain nothing else, the idea of just capturing our family on video, I think is absolutely invaluable. Like, I love the idea that we already have videos of our kids that other people were able to show other people were able to look at, and they're watching on repeat also. I'm fairly certain that more than half of the 1.3 thousand views we have just on Facebook is from people in this house.
Or my mom. Love you, Nana.
Or yes,
And
grandparents.
Grandma.
So I think that's a really cool bonus. So if literally nothing else happens, literally.
You'll hear that word a lot, probably from Ella. That's her favorite word.
Literally. If nothing else happens, then I think that's still a great win. Like,
Yeah.
I like the idea that we're doing a project at the bare minimum, just documenting our family is a cool thing. Like, I like the idea when I've done something creative and put it out there for people, like, it opens up doors that you don't open when you're just doing your non-creative things. Like, I like the fact that I make connections with new types of people, that I have friends now all over the globe as a result of doing the stuff I've done in the past, and that's really cool to me.
Well, we talked about this before. The whole point of homeschooling, or one of the points of homeschooling to us, is to be able to teach our kids other aspects that we probably wouldn't do if they were going to a public school, because we would take care of homework and then send them back the next day and deal with whatever next was brought home. But because they're with me all day long and, they never leave, there's just things that we want to be able to do with them. Like David talked about teaching them coding, because that's his life at work, or doing videography or editing, or just learning how to be more social with people, which I don't think our children have a problem with.
No.
But I've already seen them get really excited about this type of project. And so I think it'll be a really good lesson for them. And who knows what else we can come up with during this process. Plus, for some odd reason, people think our life is hilarious and really exciting. And so we're going to document it and
Give people what they want?
give you what you want, but I don't think you're going to be as excited as you think you're going to be. But I will say, I think we do have a fun time together. So.
Well, we do have a fun time together.
We were talking about today on the way to church, though. A lot of stuff that we wish we could document, we never have the camera. So, like, in the car when we're having ridiculous conversations, the camera's not there. And I'm like, no, this would have been what people want to hear about, because that's the stuff you put on Facebook, and you tell some story that you've had, and people are like, oh, you should capture that on camera. Well, it's never around, but we'll try. There's always going to be something really interesting happening.
Yes. So that's why we even wear pajamas. Like, we don't want to posture our life as being perfect. We just want to show it like how we actually experience it. Maybe shave off the yelling and that kind of thing. Nobody wants to see us like getting onto the kids because the room's a mess. Or maybe you do.
It's never a mess. It's never a mess.
Yeah, I mean, it was hypothetical. Our house is actually perfect, inside and out.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did, after we decided we liked this idea and we listed out some positives for it, we decided to talk to the kids in the beginning of October, so 3 months ago. I'm not sure that they don't think they're already on YouTube, like prior to that conversation. It wasn't even a month later, we decided to do like a test run, just bring the camera through the day. So I took David and we went back and got in the car, get ready for the girls, go pick them up. And so we're waiting for them to get out of the bathroom, and I thought, well, let's just record him for a moment. And so he's just going on about lunch, and then just out of nowhere, he's like, if you've enjoyed this, go ahead and comment below and subscribe.
If you heard that show, comment down below. And if you thumbs up for this video, comment down below too.
We've never talked about that. And there'll be another video that will go live on the first day when we release this one. And he says something like that. It's something we've never talked about.
Comment down below and please subscribe.
Ivy will sit on this floor right here with her dolls and go, okay guys, today we're gonna, and then she babbles and you don't know what she's saying. She still doesn't know just every word, but it's very interesting.
Yes.
How, granted, we aren't the parents that are like 30 minutes of screen time a day, so our kids watch other families on YouTube. They're very familiar with that.
Yeah.
All day TV, all day.
We don't actually let them sleep.
No school. We just iPads, TVs, video games.
At movie theaters, in case we want a big screen.
And David takes them to the movies. Yes.
No, we talked about it a couple years back when we first were... they first were showing an interest in television, things like that, how much we thought we should limit. We've tried different things, like just a few minutes a day, unbridled, just release. And
A reward, if you do
Yeah.
this, then you get some of this, and a punishment, if you don't do it, you don't get screen time, and then I want to pull my hair out.
Yeah. Although that is very effective if they have the fear of losing.
It is effective.
We've been very lucky that that's not been an issue with them.
Well, and they've been very good too. We have every day at 4 p.m. He usually walks in close to 5. But every day at 4 we have clean sweep. So whatever they're doing, stop. We clean sweep at least the downstairs. If that goes quickly, sometimes I'll say, now go do your room before Dad gets home or whatever. But they know if they don't do what I ask them to do, when they get asked to do it, then they will lose probably screen time, because that's about the only thing that really hurts pretty bad.
But they were very excited when we talked to them about the idea of a YouTube channel. Like, no convincing was necessary. It was an immediate, yay! And then a barrage of their ideas what it should look like.
Names, how many times we should do videos.
Yes. So they had no shortage. They still have no shortage of ideas. We were even coming up with names this week. We'd settled on our name for Crandall's Out Loud this week. But they were still like making up names, and we had voting at dinner the other day. I was like, we've not authorized the voting on the names. What's happening here? It's cool too. Like at dinner, they will, a game that they like to play is, here's your channel, go. And they'll make up some scenario, and then...
Ivy's is usually about Peppa Pig.
Yes.
That's her thing.
That is true.
And it's really cute.
It is
and
cute.
I'm going to miss it when she grows out of that.
But we'll have it on video. And so will you. That's
and
kind of
when
the cool
the next
point.
baby. Kidding! Not pregnant.
That would not scare me for anyone wondering.
This is our big announcement. We just wanted to tell everyone.
I'm more scared of people's reactions if they think I'm pregnant at this point.
This blanket is not here because I'm covering up a baby bump. Just plain old fat. That's what we're
No,
covering it up.
it's also the 3 days of Texas winter this weekend. So I think that we'll probably do these Q&A, pantsers.
Oh, I think that's a real thing, isn't it?
I think that's when people pull their pants down, which we will not be
We
doing.
will not
that.
be doing that.
This will mostly be a G to PG rated channel with some mild inappropriate humor from us.
Chances are good.
High. They're
high.
They're high.
They're high.
But nothing too terrifying for children at all.
Not our children. I'm not sure about
I don't know about
your children,
that would
but
be
we'll
up to
try
your
to
judgment.
keep it down.
Yes.
I think it'll be good. I don't know. I don't think there's really any way to make it fail. I mean, we're gonna have videos of our family, so
Yeah.
that's really the main goal.
So homeschool, gaming. Out of the 6 people in the house, at least 4 of us are geeks. We like sci-fi and fantasy. You are not among that group
I
of
am
people.
not.
Although you do watch Grimm with me.
Mm-hmm.
And Ivy, we don't know how she's going to go yet. I don't know if the force is strong with that one.
Pretty sure the force is strong.
Yes, so she'll be with us.
That's okay. Mom gets a night alone whenever you take the kids to do something like that.
Yes. Well, and I have people that will go see those movies with me. This is the part where we make out. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, then you're amazing.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. There is no prize except that you've made it this far in the video. To quote David, go ahead and comment below or subscribe at the top. And thank you so much. We're excited about this journey and to invite you along into our life. Amen.
Comment down below, and
I think that's good.